You're talking about Abrego Garcia, is that the one? Yeah. Is an illegal alien MS-13 gang member and foreign terrorist. This comes out of the State Department and very legitimate sources. That prisoner's record is unbelievably bad. I just got a little biography of him.
Did you help set up that
meeting? Not a very innocent guy. Two separate judges affirmed Garcia was a member of MS-13. When Garcia was originally arrested, he was wearing a sweatshirt with rolls of money pouring out, an MS-13 gang symbol that he was driving with two other known violent MS-13 gang members. They have no interest in that prisoner. That prisoner's record is unbelievably bad. If you would go into the room, you might, if you would, Carolyn, maybe go into the room and see if you can find that little slip. I wrote some things down. I don't know why you'd want to keep them, but I just got a little biography of him.
Did you help set up that meeting?
Not a very innocent guy.
Did you help set up that
on the
meeting,
IRS?
Mr. President, in the spirit of Easter Sunday and it being Good Friday,
Subject, right?
yes, of course.
So you're talking about Abrego Garcia, is that the one? Yeah. Is an illegal alien MS-13 gang member and foreign terrorist. This comes out of the State Department and very legitimate sources. I mean, I assume I'm just giving you what they handed to me, but this was supposed to be certified stuff. In 2019, Garcia was issued a deportation order. Two separate judges affirmed Garcia was a member of MS-13, which is a gang that may be even worse than Tren de Aragua. It may be worse. They kill people with knives because it's more painful. Very famous for the knifing and killing of two young 16-year-old girls walking to school one day, and they sliced them up into little pieces and killed them. That's MS-13. And two separate judges affirmed Garcia was a member of MS-13. When Garcia was originally arrested, he was wearing a sweatshirt with rolls of money pouring out, an MS-13 gang symbol that he was driving with two other known violent MS-13 gang members, two of the most violent members that we know of in the MS-13 gang of thugs. In 2022, Garcia was stopped by the Tennessee Highway Patrol and was found to be transporting 7 people from Texas to Maryland, and he had no driver's license. He was driving violently. In 2020 and 2021, Garcia's wife filed for a protective order from him and said he was violent and abusive and really scary, including allegations that he punched and scratched her on the eye, left her bleeding after throwing her laptop on the floor at her, ripped her shirt, and ripped off her shorts. He then grabbed her arm, leaving very severe marks. Garcia's wife also wrote in court, "At this point, I am afraid to be close to him. I just don't want to be close. I have multiple photos and videos how violent he can be and all of the bruises that he's left on me." She just couldn't get anywhere near him. This is the man that the Democrats are wanting us to fly back from El Salvador to be a happily ensconced member of the USA family. Isn't it a shame? And by the way, I've been hit pretty hard by fake shows, fake news, MSDNC in particular, where they talk about how evil I am, that this man would be thrown out of our country. This man is according to certified statements that we get, is a very violent person. And they want this man to be brought back into our country where he can be free and to say as a happily Maryland, they call him the Maryland man. He's a Maryland father. No, he's a violent person. Who they don't talk about is that wonderful angel mom who lost her daughter, who at 5, beautiful children, and she was killed violently, and, you know, she spoke, and she spoke unbelievably. I saw, and the fake news didn't pick it up. She spoke, she was in tears, she's devastated, her life is, you know, essentially, she's told me her life is like over. But it was like, I think no stories, isn't that true? No stories.
Yes, sir.
Zero stories.
CNN.
It was the most emotional thing. Everybody that watched it, they couldn't believe it. The fake news refused to put it up. So it's very sad. And yet they talk about this guy like he's an angel. See the angel up there? They think he's like that.